My name is Duane Milleman. I am the manager of the fly shop, what's called the Fly Shop Outfitters. There's a lot of things that are a part of the Antelope experience. Number one, by far, is the drive up there. You drive all the way around Mount Shasta. The scene changes every 10 miles.
The transformations that you see as you leave the valley and make your way up towards the ranch are just remarkable. You start here in the Central Valley around Redding, where you've got the rolling grasslands and the huge, gigantic valley oak. And then eventually you make your way up along the I-5 Sacramento River corridor, and you've got the timberland areas there, and the town of Dunsmuir. That the whole history of that town has been based around really fishing and railroad. To the town of Mount Shasta, which is kind of a ski bum community all winter long and has a lot of interesting culture and shops there. And then you keep going north to the town of Weed, which has incredible history that not many people know about. It's a burgeoning lumber town. Right off Highway 97, the panoramic view sites for Mount Shasta, and you also have the incredible living memorial sculpture garden. The high desert up there and these just beautiful panoramic vistas. You've got Mount Shasta to your right, and you can see all the way up into Oregon to the left across the giant Shasta Valley. Next thing you know, you turn your corner there just past Grass Lake, and you keep going and you get into these tiny little communities of Tennant and Bray, which there's not much there anymore, but at one point in time they were big communities, and one of the largest railroads in the whole North State ran from Tennant and Bray into Weed to the lumber camps there. So just a lot of history, a lot of things to do, and you're into paradise at Antelope Creek Ranch.
Uh-oh, David's on. Oh, it's a fat fish. Woo!
What makes Antelope Creek unique is, and especially compared to all our other properties, it sits at 5,000 feet and it's got quaking aspens. They see quaking aspens and hear quaking aspens, and so it's a good selling point, and it definitely the thing that's unique about the place. What anglers should expect when they visit Antelope Creek Ranch is they should expect to see animals, birds, wildlife. They should expect to have very comfortable rooms, very good food in a 5-star facility, and be fishing over fish that are, well, maybe not as long as your arm, but certainly as long as your arm from your elbow to the tip of your fingers. As far as I'm concerned, the lodge is a 5-star building. It's just big, and it just grabs you. You feel comfortable the minute you walk in the door. Just got a call today from a guest that was up there, about 3 weeks ago, and he said he had the best time. And it wasn't just the fishing, but he had great fishing, and he wanted to come back before the year was out and asked me when the best time was to come back. And I get calls like that all the time. I get calls, my clients tell me, book me in the same time next year, and if you don't, you better leave town.
My name is Michael Caranci, and I'm the Director of Outfitters and the Director of Schools and Camps for the Fly Shop in Redding. The creek experience at Antelope Creek Ranch is one of the most marvelous features there, and yet it's arguably the most overlooked. So many of our guests, when they get up there, they look at the stream, they think, oh, that's beautiful, and then they go see the 2 lakes, and they see these behemoth trout swimming around in the lakes, and they just get addicted to that. It's hard to walk away from sight casting at the giant fish that are in those lakes. And there's some huge fish in that creek too, that you're not going to catch unless you put in a little bit of time and present it a little more carefully. And so ultimately, I think the rewards there are greater. You might not catch as many fish, you might not catch as big a fish, but you might too. It certainly can fish great sometimes, and the rewards, like I said, are just, they're there. You know, you earn the fish in the creek.
You're pretty. Yeah.
Woohoo! It has so many just intimate characteristics to it. It's not easy fishing by any stretch of the imagination. By the time you can see the fish, they can see you. So it takes some of that slow moving, stalking the stream, hiding behind a bush while you flip that little roll cast in there. So it has added challenges that ultimately equate to added rewards.
Nice. Perfect. I don't want them to take off on me, but I want to find a little fly. What we're going to do is we're going to high stick a little bead head on him. We'll be able to see him open his mouth. Here, you're new. What about you? You see it? You see it? You see it? He sees it. He sees it. He's moved on it. There he is. There, he took it. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. No, 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 no! Why did you run under that stick? And they love that little drifting flashback right there. Got some nice little wings coming off, nice little pheasant tail, bright bead head, and they just hammer it.
For me, the unique thing is the change. It's just incredible. To see it now, it's just, I just shake my head. I cannot believe how much work the owner has put into that place. And it keeps going on. So and that's what some of our clients are saying, is they go up, 5 years ago, and now they go up now, they say, well, I see what else he did, and I wonder what he's going to do next year.